So of course, these people are really upset over the quote unquote launch titles for the Switch 2. Okay, like, dude, okay. The Switch 1 had even worse launch titles. Do you know the Switch 1 literally only launched with 6 games? Okay. For people who had the Switch 1 at once, it was just grip. Okay. Okay? Because once you beat Breath of the Wild, you had nothing. You had to wait a whole month until Mario Kart World came out. Not Mario Kart World, Mario Kart 8. And well, if you already owned the game on the Wii U, well, guess what? Tough luck for you. But again, they did add more content to the game, but you know, those it's still his far more games than the Switch One wants. Okay, what the Switch One wants of like 6 games, literally 6 games. Snipper Clips, I think, Super Mario Man R, Breath of the Wild, and like 3 indie games. Okay, the Switch Two only has far more games than the Switch One. Okay, Mario Kart World. You had the Zelda ports, which I'm still not really a fan of Nintendo doing this too much. But you have Street Fighter 6, a major third-party game. Bravely Default, Hitman, finally coming to the Switch. Hogwarts Legacy coming to the Switch too. Yakuza, a game series, finally coming to the Switch too, as well. No Man's Sky is coming to the Switch. It's also on the Switch 2 day one. Was it a game that I think wasn't on the Switch 1? Then you have Cyberpunk, another huge game coming on the Switch 2, and of course you have Fortnite, which, is it's the only other multiplayer option available as well. And then, of course, you have free updates for many Switch 1 games as well, like Mario Odyssey, ARMS, for some strange reason. Not Pikmin 4. Nope. ARMS, one of the worst Nintendo IPs ever. Pokemon. You have updates for Mario 3D World as well. Updates for several 2D Zelda games as well. You also have GameCube games available. The greatest generation, Nintendo's peak generation. And I still think it is Nintendo's peak generation of games. Okay? But no. It's a grim once. It's still way better than the Switch 1 wants, okay? As well. Okay, the Switch 1 wants was abysmal. I know people would say, but had Breath of the Wild. It's one of the greatest games. That was the only game you could play on the Switch 1. There was nothing else out on the Switch 1. And the Switch 2, hey, at least you have Cyberpunk or, Switch 1 games to play, okay? You can still play your Switch 1 games on the Switch 2, okay? As well, okay? Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, 4chan is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous at this point, okay? There is no saving these people. Their brains are truly cooked at this point. Goodbye.